Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing today? Who do we have in here? We've got Matteo, Sky Came Falling, Crypto KO, Crypto Joe, Matt, Maz, Matteo, Keshab, Dan, and Maz again. Alright. Everything is working. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Everyone can see me okay. Seems okay my end. So yeah. Welcome. Today, I mean, we've not really had very much that's happened today. We had FOMC minutes about an hour ago. You wouldn't have really thought it, to be honest. Price action just doing what it's been doing through most of the day, really, just creeping up, which is expected, has been expected. I am in a long position. We've taken a couple of scalps today. And yeah, really just waiting to see if there is a bit of momentum to the upside. SPX is breaking out. A bunch of commodities, oil included, down today. DXY has been pumping, but seems to be coming to a nice conclusion. So anyone who is interested in what the dollar is doing, we did a trading room this afternoon, the New York trading room, with the crew, and French Bull, of course, our wonderful Elliott Wave coach. He had some real alpha to share on the DXY, how we're coming up into some like massive confluence on that, which could potentially give our kind of asset class a little bit more relief. What has been quite nice again today is because we've had FOMC and the markets haven't really done much. Like, I mean, you have got some stuff moving up because of that. You have had a little bit of volatility, but within crypto, the fact that it's largely been ignored, probably quite a good thing for the market as a whole. Just shows that maybe we're breaking away slightly from that correlation, from that just relying so much upon what the macro picture is doing, with everything at this stage probably being priced in. Then it's a pretty decent thing. I mean, it means that at least crypto it is doing its own thing, although it's not doing very much right now. At least it is doing its own thing, and the market isn't so reactive to what's going on in the macro. Apologies again if I'm a little bit sniffly today. This has been yet another week of just killer hay fever. Hopefully that's coming to an end very soon. But my eyes are literally streaming as I'm doing this. So yeah, my eyes are streaming as I'm doing this. I've got hay fever again today. I will do my best to talk without sounding like a complete idiot. In fact, I'm just going to do the usual, blow my nose and clear my sinuses quickly. And I'm back. Cool. So we've got a few more people in the chat now. Thank you everyone for saying hello. Please do smash up the like button if you would wish to do so. I really hope you do smash up the like button. And yeah, we'll do this it'll be an interesting stream anyway. We can go over some of the trades we've had today. We can go over the amazing trade that we had yesterday, which was like a little bit speculative at the time I took it, but played out to perfection. And then again, two really nice long positions that have been really great. We also will do some giveaways in a little bit. We'll do we're going to give away, because we haven't done these for a while, we'll probably do some more on Friday, although on Friday I may be out. So if I am around on Friday, we will do some more. But we did promise that we would do a $100 giveaway. Last week was kind of crazy, so I didn't have a chance to do that. And we did also promise that we have some ExoCharts memberships to give away. So we will do that today. So we will be having P on the stream 10-15 minutes or something once I get the introductions out of the way. And then we'll do some giveaways. So, yeah, just a bit of a brief overview on the market for everyone. Like I say, not too much has happened since earlier on today, but since I last did a stream, we've had quite a lot. Yeah, so a really good move down yesterday. We could see it coming. Okay, so what we were looking for price to do was to fill in the imbalances that we had basically within this region here. Okay, so we had a big little zone, a big zone, where there was just large imbalances within that area. So we could see here, price moving up very quickly, moving down very quickly. We filled out all of this region here, had a nice long accumulation, moved up, back up into what was a 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour order block, fair value gap, imbalance, whatever it is you want to call it. We moved up into there, put in some distribution. Very, very easy to get into a short position. It gave you plenty of opportunities to get short when we did come up there. You can see even here with these 3 consecutive lower highs, basically just squeezing into an area, not being able to get out, which was relatively simple to trade. So as soon as you break down, it's a triangle, but it worked, right? As soon as we broke down, we had quite a sharp move down all the way back into this daily level, which was also the previous range point of control. So from this accumulation here, that was our POC. I took a long position right at that POC, got in really well, although I'll admit I was expecting price to come down a little bit lower into this little box down here, but it's fine. Got into the trade, posted it on Twitter, was saying, yeah, it's a little bit speculative. We'll see if it works. The markets look pretty heavy today, but had a great reaction out of that, and then eventually ended up taking out the highs, which was perfect. From that point, you come into the golden pocket, right? This is pretty basic stuff. Come into your golden pocket. There's a nice bounce off of the golden pocket, and we find ourselves really just starting to build some momentum back to the upside. So we could almost have a little... I wouldn't say we're parabolic at this stage, but we are starting to build a bit of a parabola up. And I'm still of the assumption that this has a decent enough chance to I don't know, take the highs, because we are building some bearish divergence within this region. But not necessarily looking for shorts unless we do start to change market structure here. So this has been a nice, just steady climb, following the moving averages, following the VWAP. Trying to get, basically just back up here. So we've got some resistance around that 20,600 region. If we can take out the highs, there's an MPOC up here. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's a little bit of a backstory into the market at the moment. There's been a couple of trades today. So we had a couple of decent ones off of the VWAP earlier on. Actually, this seems like nothing now, but there was a nice bounce into the VWAP here that took a local high. We were looking at a potential short position that would have given us a Gartley that we could have traded back up. I think we're now probably slightly too high for this, but there is the potential for something along these lines. Yeah, X, A, B, it's a bit high, but we could have traded that down into here, where again you've got confluence there. There's an MPOC. It's a nice zone of of support that we did find within the trading room earlier on. So I am aware of this level down here, basically 19,600 down to 19,400, specifically 19,500 and 19,420 being 2 levels that I'm looking at a lot to the downside. If this was to break down, then potentially that would give us enough downside to get a bigger move up. So yeah, levels to the downside that I'm looking at as well there. But yeah, on Bitcoin, that's about all to report, really. That's pretty much everything there is to report. I'll have a look in the chat. We will see. And so Jim, we have massive bear divs. Do you take that into account? So again, like I've just mentioned, they are starting to build, but I wouldn't say they're massive. Earlier on, we had quite big bull divs. we can take a quick look at those and just see how visible they are just on the charts that I've got here. This is a 1 minute time frame, so we are at, you are building very, very minor bearish divergence at the moment. But that can keep going all the way up until the high. So it's too early to trade that for myself at the moment. But yeah, something to be aware of. Market structure is still up, but we are starting to build some bearish divergence on this chart. Again, if you're looking at other things, it's possibly there as well. We can take a look at it on here, 30-minute time frame on the TPO. Where's your delta? It's there, yeah. So we do have it. We do have bearish divergence, but I mean, we had bearish divergence here, and it barely pulled back. So yeah, so we do have it, but it's not something I'm paying too much attention to at this stage because we're a long way off that high. So we can just keep on chilling out, just keep grinding up, keep grinding up, keep grinding up until we get to the high, and then maybe you can take that into account. Yeah, so that is that. Also, yeah, YE, bearish CVD divergence haven't been playing out the last few days. What do you think? So yeah, that's basically what I just said. It's something to pay attention to, but I wouldn't be trading off of it just now. As I've explained previously, I like local divergences. That's what I personally like to trade the most. High time frame, I don't find them to be particularly reliable at all, but local bearish divergences are something that I am quite fond of. So any examples here? We've had a few examples of bullish divergences today, but so far not really any. Kind of getting weakness, CVD weakness up at the highs. Yeah, nothing too significant right now. Heisenberg, if we take out the 21k high, we will have negated the 30-minute bearish CVD divergence. Yes, we would have done. So all of this divergence that's here basically relies on price topping out somewhere before 20,720, before that previous high that we have, for sure. Matthew, I'm definitely not suggesting you to check out RSR. I'm not going to look at the chart, but I'm just interested. What is it doing? Something significant? Hasn't moved a lot. No. No. I don't see it on the winners or losers, so it's probably not done very much. This has been another little thing that we just keep doing today. There's your golden pocket. We'll take off the expansions. In fact, we'll just turn it into the golden pocket. 1. And we have another pivot here. Where could we expect price to come back into? 2. Where did price come back into earlier on? I mean, that one went a little bit beyond there. But we're just stepping up. Stepping up using that 618 golden pocket region currently. And we also did this yesterday, which is really nice. S&P 500 slightly pulling back, but that is going to close in 10 minutes. So we will just have a look there. We have broken out of quite a long consolidation here on the SPX. So on here, that has been resistance for a couple of weeks. Well, no, a week. So this has been resistance for a while. We've had a little bit of a breakout. It appears to have made some kind of local high, which basically just comes up and taps into... There's a little 30-minute order block here. I would be expecting a bit higher. I think the region where we're going to encounter some trouble on the S&P is basically within this region here. So if we can go a little bit higher on this, then that would be good. But like I say, this is going to close. The futures will give us a little bit more indication of where this is going to be tomorrow. Can it open within this gap? We will see. But yeah, pulling back slightly just into the close, which you would expect. It's been an up day overall. People will be taking profit at this stage before the market closes. Tilted, when is the giveaway? I'm hungry. We'll do that in a minute. I don't think we're going to do this as a long stream. It's like I say, there's not too much to talk about. We'll just chill out. We'll probably do 45 minutes to an hour of a stream. We'll get P on 5 minutes or so. I'll just see if there's any more questions people have about the markets in general, and yeah, then we'll do some giveaways. Liquid, are we going to the moon yet? I don't think so. I think we're probably going to be bored for a while. Like after these like massive bearish, we've been in such a long downtrend. We've been in a downtrend for such a long time, and I think it's likely to get quite dull before we have any kind of fireworks. So creeping up, then I think shorts become a pretty decent play. There will be potential harmonics all over the place that you can trade again. If we are to make a higher high, we can be looking at this right now as a bit of a Gartley. But if we do make a higher high and we come up here, there's nothing to stop us creating some kind of cipher, coming back down and still filling in this region. There's still inefficiencies below us that potentially need to be taken care of. But overall, the accumulation that we've seen at the lows does lead me to believe, especially now that we're breaking through this point of control, that we could see a bit of a move up. But 21k would be a reasonable target. Anything above 21,500 seems very unlikely. So if we do get a move up, I think it's very unlikely that we see anything really troubling this region for a while. I think maybe we can grind, but eventually we'll probably take out most of that, and we'll continue in this range for a little bit longer. But again, we'll see. We will see how it goes. Money UK. So the giveaways, I have to say, you've got to either be trading the WSOT, which has been interesting so far, or you've got to be in the crew. So yeah, should we just get P on? Anyway, look, here we are. This is what it's been doing all day. We're in a little uptrend. Let's see if this can hold. If it doesn't at this point, then I think maybe we are going to get the blue box. Maybe SPX is putting its high for the day. Like I say, it closes in a few minutes time. But I still think we could be looking for higher. Yes, I'll sweeping hawk for the harmonics. I'm drawing very scrappy basic harmonics on here. I know every time I draw it, sweeping hawk's probably like, oh my god, they don't follow the rules. But hey, it's a they are presenting ideas. I'm not doing anything too technical on these streams. The technical stuff is left for the trading rooms, and so on. Okay, I can't think of anything else to talk about. Nothing else in the market's really doing anything. ETH hasn't really been doing very much. Still stuck at the same level that we've been stuck at for the past week. These highs, waiting for higher. I think there's a decent opportunity for Ethereum to break up to around like 1,220. DXY is interesting. It's continuing higher, but I think we are coming into a major area. Again, I'm not going to cover this right now. French Bull has done an amazing job of covering this, but I believe if we just put our expansions from here to here, there's your 1.618. Okay, so just enough of a, if you want something to go off of, we are coming into the 1.618. here on the DXY from our recent pivot high and low. I also think if we are to do this one here, oh look, what is it also? It is also the 1.618. So confluence within this region for a potential pullback, which would give a bit of relief across the market. Anything else to cover? Euro seems to be coming down to dollar parity. I think that's probably inevitable at this stage. Maybe once it gets there, we see the dollar start to chill out. It could be something like you're going to have strong demand for the euro if it does get to dollar parity. Same with the GBP coming down below $1.20. Kind of significant. We have oil pulling back today, or was, which is again positive for crypto, for the world in general. See dollar chill out is always a good thing. To see oil chill out is a good thing. We were talking about this resistance last week. We do have a range here. I would expect if it does come back below like 95, we'll probably get some kind of bounce, but good signs to be had that we do have the dollar doing that final little push. We do have some of these major assets that basically go against what we want to see within the economy pulling back. It's been the same with gold. It's been the same with silver. Same with platinum. So assets are pulling back. And yeah, that's that. Cool. SPX is really, it's just given back like all of its gains that it had from this move up. So we'll see how Bitcoin gets along here. Still holding up relatively well. But the S&P has literally just given back everything. Look at that. All the way back down here. So we had the FOMC stuff, pump, clearly losing momentum. You can see these kind of grinds up are never gonna end well for anyone longing up at the top here. We'll probably end up back down around daily open for the close, which is now in 5 minutes. All right, let's do some giveaways. Let's hit the likes whilst we get P on the stream. Then maybe again I'll take some questions at the end. I've really not gone for anything very technical today. I'll have a look at some stuff. I've been talking. The thing is, we did a long trading room earlier, and I think I'm all technicaled out for the day. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, or if you have not done so already, please do go and check out tauruscrypto.com, where you can find out more about our trading community. We do have a free Discord on here. You can also learn about the Taurus crew, which is where we do our basically daily trading rooms. So we're actively trading the crypto markets and other stuff as well. Constantly looking at the charts. We've got a ton of educational content on there. I run trading rooms, yeah, like I say, every day pretty much. So if you want any more information, do check out tauruscrypto.com. Also, please do just go and follow us on Twitter. It is Taurus Crypto on Twitter, and there's a bunch of things on here that you can also look at. Cool. Let's open up Zoom. Let's see where P's at. And we'll do the spin the wheel. It will take me a while to invite him.
Hello there.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
I am good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good. Hang on. Say something again.
Hello.
Okay. Can everyone hear P okay now? Does he have an echo? My fan's on in the background, so I'm going to turn that off. Sometimes P sometimes when I do Zoom on here, the person on the other side is a little bit echoey, and
From
then I
my
have to
end?
put headphones on. But yeah, just say some stuff. We'll see. We'll see. If people complain, I'll put some headphones on. I'll mute the speakers. But I really can't be
Okay.
bothered. If people have to listen to a slight echo on P's voice, then yeah, deal with it.
Se escucha bien, if they're saying on the chat, so it's fine.
All right, good. I will enable screen
Okay,
share for
should
you.
I share my screen?
Yes, you can do that. Okay, whoa, that's a lot of names. Let me find it on here and pull it up. This is where it's always... It never quite works how you want it to. Ooh, where's the thing gone? Okay, I just got to add a source. How weird. Screen capture, let's do that. There we go. I'll pull this down here. And I'll pull this down here. And down here. Okay, can everybody see the wheel? I know everyone can see the wheel because I can see the wheel. So, what we're going to do to begin with, this is the crew, right? It is the crew. So we are going to do 3 month exocharts giveaways. As we normally do on this, we will be giving away some more either later in the week or next week. So we'll be doing 3 of those today. So if you do win, we're going to basically, as usual, you've got, let's say, a day by the end of tonight to claim your prize. If you are watching this on playback or whatever, you do have to claim your prize. We're not just going to give it to you. You have to claim it. So you do have to be watching the streams, but we'll give you a little bit of time in which to claim it. Any that aren't claimed will just roll over onto the next spin. Then after this, we do have a bunch of names that are from the WSOT team. If you win that, you basically just prove to us that that's your name on the team. And yeah, then you win $100 because I said we'd do $100. So, all right,
Let's
is
do it
everybody
then.
ready? I can't actually see the YouTube screen anymore because I'm doing a whole screen share, and that's where I normally keep my YouTube. But I think it's all working.
All right.
Hold on, let me pull this up. And let me bring this over here. Everyone can see this, and now they can see this. Cool. All right, yeah, everyone's good. Okay, so I'll do the first one. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Oh, is that going to be? Oh no, is it? Elsie Belsie. Congratulations, Elsie Belsie. You have
If you're
won.
watching,
If you are watching, yes, you have. I mean, until basically ended today to claim your prize. So well done, Elsie Belsie. If you are watching the stream, you have won 3 months of ExoCharts memberships. Everyone in the chat, this is we've already done the wheels for this. We will be doing other giveaways in the future. We do these fairly regularly. So we will be doing some more soon. And for anyone
Just
who,
don't send me a DM at 4 a.m. and that will be fine.
yeah, we'll do some more giveaways again for the general public. Keep an eye on the Twitter, especially because I will be doing some giveaways on there and things like that. All right, we'll do a second spin. So second 3 months of Exocharts memberships.
Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, spin. It keeps going to the same area. This is Van again. It's a good job Elsie Belsie got knocked out then, because I think that would have landed on like where they were.
Almost. Huh?
Innova 521, you are a winner. Congratulations.
For the second one, yeah.
That is the second one. You have won 3 months of Exocharts membership. That is for either the web version or the desktop version, whatever you like. Congratulations. Again, it just missed out Van. I can see Van because he's the tiny name. And each time it's just missed him.
Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle again then. Like this.
Oh, all right.
Okay, my turn. 3, 2, 1.
There's an empty space on there as well. Imagine that. I want it to hit the empty space. Come on, hit the empty space. Nah, it's not going to get there. It's Crypto Fan. Crypto Fan, you are another winner. So congratulations. If you are watching, you have won 3 months of Exocharts membership.
Yeah.
And also, if you're already paying for Exocharts, basically that just means you don't have to pay for 3 months. So it's good.
Yeah, it's set up. So
yeah,
no worries if you already paid.
Yeah. All right. That's that spin wheel done. So we've done those. We've got those out of the way. I hope everyone who has won is happy. You've got until basically just DMP. If you don't DMP very soon, then we will.
You're not gonna get anything.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to set up the next one? Should we just do that now?
Yes. Just give me a second.
Cool. Robert C, I see you in the chat. Yes. He has won, so I think it looks like everyone who has won is watching, or at least they're saying they've won in the chat. Yeah. So the other one we're going to be doing, we did say before we started the little Bybit trading competition, that if we did get a team of 100 people, I would give away $100. So for this one, we've done another wheel, which is everybody who is on that team, whether you're in the crew or not, just literally anyone who's trading in the team who has made a trade during the competition. If you've not traded it, then I mean, why did you join? So it's everyone who has made at least a trade during the competition. We put a wheel on for those people. It doesn't matter if you've completely liquidated your account. If you have completely liquidated your account, then maybe you're going to have another opportunity here. So I see a few people who are liquidated on that wheel.
You get something back if you win.
Yeah, you get something back. So it's a little consolation prize for your efforts. So I'm hoping it does go to someone who's been liquidated, and I'm hoping it doesn't go to P, who I know is trading on it, and I see my name on there as well. So I'm hoping it doesn't go to me. If it does, then we'll just respin it.
We will do another one. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Or you can just keep the 100 now.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn now, mate.
3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. It is whoever has the email that is starting in SUP and ending in NV at something. So all you'll need to do if you are watching, it looks like super
Supernova. Something.
The great thing about this is what we were hoping wouldn't happen, is that the nice thing about this is Bybit won't allow you to use those kind of characters, so no one can actually cheat this competition and just change their nickname to that and pretend. Oh my god, sorry, we're not on screen capture. Anyway, there we go. That is the winner. Sorry, I didn't have it on the screen thing. Anyway, that is the winner. Damn it. Is that? I think that's allowed, right? Or shall I be really? You know what? I'm gonna feel generous. We didn't show the first one, so whoever that is, you've won $100. But because I didn't show the wheel spinning, and people will go, "It's a scam. It's rigged." Blah 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 blah. We're gonna do another $100. So let's just do another $100. I don't care. Yeah. Another $100 to whoever does this. There we go. I'll just trade it back. I'll get it back. Don't worry. 3, 2, 1. Another $100 on the wheel. Let's go. Spin it. I hope this time it does land on me. Oh, is it going to be Nereo? No! Oh, we just missed out.
Oh my god!
Oh, because Nereo, you can always rely on the Nereo to get wrecked. So that would have been nice for him. He could have liquidated that
trading
$100
again in that account.
But Ryu something S at whatever. That is $100. You have until the end of the day to claim that. If neither of you guys claim it, then tough. Basically. Yeah, so those are the emails. Basically, in order to claim that, could you please just, when you go, just send a screenshot of your Bybit account with the email. We'll be able to match it up. As long as there's no one else that has a very, very similar email. And then send us your your USDT address, preferably TRX. Is that right? The Tron network one. USDT address, and I will send over $100 in, well, as soon as I get around to it. It's very soon, the next day or so. Okay, so well done those of you who have won, the two of you who have won $100. Congratulations. All right, now back to the charts. P, is there anything else you want to say? Any final words from P?
Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye.
See you. All right, there we go. Well done, winners. Thank you for making me $200 poorer, or $100 poorer than I was originally planning to be. Oh well, that's my mistake. I have paid for my mistake. Anything else that we want to talk about? I think anyone that came in here for serious TA has left, because our viewers have gone down from around about 110 to 90. So we clearly had 20 people in here who are obviously not part of the community already, because there's not too much to talk about on this stream. I don't know what else to say. We've been going for about 45 minutes. Let's see. Any questions in general? AMA time. Ask me anything you like, within reason, and I will answer it, I guess. That's what I meant. TRC20. TRC20. USDT account. if that is at all possible. Heisenberg, yes, the first wheel was just for the crew. So all members of the crew are on that wheel. When bottom? What if I say we've already hit the bottom? That makes it easy, right? It's already happened. We've had a macro low. I'll go for that one. 19 or 21? Do we hit 19k first or 21k first? I'm going to go 21k. I still think we can come below 19k, but I'm going to go 21k because I think what is more likely at this stage, even we could retrace down to here, and I still think we could get 21k here. I think that's very reasonable, and then we can do 19k afterwards. I think that would be a nice course for this to take. So I grind up a bit more, fail at the last moment, come into here, bounce, and then back down again. So I'm gonna go 21 before 19. Maybe we could. I would do a poll on that, but I've already said, so people might just vote what I said. Naughty smile when talking about bottoms. What alts are good for scalping now? I've not been trading that many alts over the past week. I traded some last week. I've not traded too many this week. At the moment, there are two that I like the look of, which Sol and Dot I quite like. So both of those have given some quite nice trades recently. I can go over, like Dot's been really good. This was actually something I was showing someone earlier on, just from a basic Wyckoff schematic. But you had a really, really clear channel. Okay, a really clean channel from this with just equal lows, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And then you took all the liquidity below that. And with this kind of thing, it's not so much a scalp trade, but seeing that liquidity taken and coming back above here, that like strong SFP taking out a bunch of stop losses and liquidating a bunch of people did give a pretty decent trade off of that. So there was a nice trade to be had off of Dot, which is up about 5% so far. It's not the best one in the world, but that was quite a nice trade. And also Solana's been trading quite nicely. It got sold off so much over the past few months that, I mean, it literally had nowhere else to go other than up. So Solana, again, has just been chopping around quite well. We had this little blue box on here again. So we're looking at 4-hour time frame, and this is what has been really nice on a lot of the altcoins. You have a 4-hour AB at the lows, a little 4-hour imbalance down here. You dip into it, you move up. For myself, I'm looking for a move up here to around about that $38.50, $39. Again, another 4-hour AB up here. So there's been a couple of good trades off of this. The long off of here, looking to get into potential short positions from this point back down. So yeah, Solana really good. And I think that will remain very much tradable. If we do come up into this region, I would be looking for short positions. So yeah, I think those are the two that I've been really looking at. Ape's been pretty good actually as well. Ape's actually been getting some decent volume, especially with Coinbase now listing Ape. You can now anyone who's made bank on Ape, especially if you shorted Ape a while ago, you can now buy your Taurus. You could buy a crew membership with ApeCoin because it's now on Coinbase Commerce, which is good. So if anyone wants to buy 3 months worth of crew membership using any ApeCoin that they may have accumulated recently, that is now a possibility. You can do that. You can buy Taurus membership with Ape, which is kind of cool. But that's been trading well as well. Again, I'm not going to go into anything too technical on this because Yeah. But yeah, I think those are the ones that I've really been looking at. We've had other little things. What we were doing last week quite a lot was just like scanning through some stuff, looking at the ones that have been moving a lot recently. I don't really know what these things are. ENS. Ooh, there's trades to be had here. You've definitely got, so ENS, for example, you could be looking for some kind of SFP off of these highs. You do come into an order block immediately after taking the highs. So if ENS gets a move up to around about $10.50, there's short positions to be had there, especially with that moving up so much. I'd be interested to see what happens actually here, because I would be interested in taking a short of this, very simply just taking out these highs coming into this 4-hour AB. Dodo, nice. Scam wicks again on there. There's certainly things you can look at trading. What's down on the day? Anything getting a decent pullback? Basic attention token, that's a blast from the past. Tron. Whatever that thing is. In fact, these things that are down are flagging quite well. Like, actually, some of this stuff that's down on the day, I know it's very, very basic, but you're getting some decent little, like, well, that's dead. But you're getting some decent little kind of reaccumulation things going on. Because a lot of these seem to be things that are already pumped. DYDX, for example, actually looking kind of strong here. So just very simply pull a fixed range from here. I'd imagine we're holding that POC. We're right on it. So you came into the value area high. You're holding around that point of control. You're holding basically above where it did sweep the lows. You reaccumulate for a while. You break up. You flag. You break up again. You could be looking for targets up here. Again, I'm doing like super quick analysis, but you could be looking at some kind of thing here and you're just looking for a quick breakout, and then short opportunities off of that, just seeking liquidity basically. Done everything that it needs to in the lows. You've got this kind of thing going on. You probably hit your 1-to-1 roughly around here. Just about. Yeah, decent. A few things to trade. What do you think about the impact of the Bybit bot trading platform on coin movement? I do not have any opinion on that, I'm afraid. I think for a while, like, is this, I'm not aware of what Bybit are doing, if there's a bot thing that they're adding to the exchange. But the thing is, you've been able to trade on Bybit with an API for ages, so most people running bots will be doing that via an API. So it's already happening. Other exchanges do it, like FTX is basically all bots. It'll be, yeah, it's interesting. We'll see if it does have any effect on the market. I wouldn't necessarily have thought so, because for what we've seen recently, it's mainly been FTX running the show for a while, which is ARB bots against like correlation with the SPX a lot of the time anyway, apart from when we get these big impulsive moves. It may even help smooth things out, which could be a decent thing. Barry M, did you suffer from hesitation in taking a trade? Yeah, I mean, I still do. Yeah. There's always a hesitation. Sometimes, as long as you have a plan. The problem with taking a trade without a plan is you don't really know what you want to do. Like, for example, price coming back here, you can't. The way that I would hesitate is if I'm going, oh, I want to take a trade right now. Where do I want to take a trade? And then I do some analysis and I'm like, oh, cool, look, we're at the golden pocket. Maybe I'll long this. And at that point, I find hesitation, because I'm like, well, I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on. Has this been working throughout the day? Is there a reason that I should be taking it? Have I looked at anything else here? Is there divergences going on? So if you just open the chart and go, I want to trade right now, where is it? That's where hesitation comes in, and which is actually probably a good thing, because if you're not really paying attention to what's going on the charts, you probably don't want to trade it anyway. But yeah, that's where hesitation comes in. Had some hesitation yesterday down here, but because we'd done this as a plan during the trading room and we knew the POC was here, we knew the daily level was there, then it's more a case of, yeah, for myself, just, yeah, I very rarely find that I get afraid to take a trade anymore, if I've got a plan, at least. So yeah, we spoke about some interesting stuff earlier on about how you can basically eliminate the FOMO as well by holding hedged positions. So for myself, when we were trading this earlier, I could see as we came up into this high here, I think it was, and we started chopping around a bit. This was on the New York Open. There just wasn't really any kind of set direction. And I was in a long, so I am in a long from here. And I went through this in loads of detail. So anyone in the crew that missed the trading room today, we did like a whole, good half an hour talk on schlonging, holding short and long at the same time, instead of to just eliminate FOMO when there's uncertainty in the market, just to basically just negate any. You can kind of just lock in the profits you've got, but without closing a trade and then having to try and chase the market. We were talking about this for ages within the crew today, and I hope people found it really interesting. But there was a point earlier where I've been looking for this move up, but because it's been so slow, I've been taking shorts quite regularly, just hedging against this long position. So I'm allowing this long to run. I don't want to be taking profit on it yet, because realistically, I'm looking up towards these highs. I'm looking up towards the MPOC that's at 21k. But I'm hedging with shorts quite often. Just taking these short positions, taking these short positions, taking these short positions. And by doing it that way, it means you've still got a decent sized long. It's not really come into major take profit levels. It's not reaching the targets yet. You're allowing it to do that, but you're just taking these little scalps along the way, which then means you're not kind of worried about this long trade. If price rolls over and you come down here, I was also aware that I could find that price comes down here and my stop basically is down here on this. I'd have a short that covers this at this point, and I could just add in, and then you're playing this more of a Gartley type thing for a bounce. So yeah, that's a little bit separate from hesitation, but that's like a nice way in which to reduce that FOMO and just to protect capital in a way that's effectively flat, but means you're not having to close out positions and be annoyed when they don't reach target and then go, oh my god, I closed the position too early, I really want to take a trade again, and then you start taking bad trades. So at the moment, currently, I am long from here. So I had this long from yesterday. That one got done. So actually, I never managed to get it up to this point. I was only expecting it to come up to here. But long again from last night, and I've taken a few short positions throughout the day. So I took one at New York Open. I took one off of the SFP that we had earlier. I haven't taken another one yet because I did the stream just as we were coming up into these highs, so I haven't had a chance to hedge again into a short position. But I would think at this stage, as we go overnight, I will probably be taking a short position that hedges this long, because I'm still very aware of the fact that we could roll over here and we could still come down. So I want to be prepared for that scenario. Despite the fact that I think we can still hit 21k, I do not want to get into a situation where I have this trade underwater and I do not have a short covering it. Because what I would like to be able to do, and we again spoke about this earlier, there's the potential to do this as some kind of crazy thing where basically you have, oh my god, what am I doing? I can't, this tool, there was this kind of idea. So you have a long with an invalidation down here, and you're looking, say, up towards 21k. But I'm very aware of the fact that we could come down here with a similar invalidation before we get there. So you can take these short positions within here. Again, as an example, this was one taken at the New York Open. If we were to do that, I'm covered. I can take profit on that short, and then I can get back into a long again. So it's that idea of, yeah, short and long at the same time, schlong. And yeah, it helps to basically stop hesitation and to stop the FOMO a lot of the time. So I just saying that because it's on my mind. We had a nice talk about it earlier in the crew. Again, a lot more detail, but covering it on this stream. Hopefully people who are not in the crew found that maybe it's something to think about. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap things up because I've been live for an hour. An hour is enough. There's not much to talk about in the market. That explains some of the trades I'm in at the moment, some of the trades I've taken, a little bit of extra stuff. I will be back on again tomorrow. So I think tomorrow morning I will be back into that routine of doing the little stream morning updates, just to give an update on the chart. It's a little bit easier in the morning because, in all honesty, I don't really care what this does until tomorrow morning, because most of the time, like I say, if I'm in a long position, I will more than likely hedge that overnight anyway, because I don't want to, I effectively flat but holding the position. So I don't care so much what's going on in the market, so I'm not doing too much analysis, whereas in the morning it's a little bit more full of analysis. So I will be back again tomorrow morning. I hope everyone has a great evening. I hope that stream was somewhat enjoyable and somewhat informative. Please do hit the like button before you go if you have not done so already. If you are not already subscribed, please do subscribe. And yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow morning. So thank you very much and see you later. Bye. That was a lot of buys. Bye.